I've been trying to contact you for several days now.
We've been very busy.
Oh, yes, I understand that. But I have a speech down in San Francisco next week, and I was wondering about my federal rating.
Mrs. Bradley, we canceled your trip.
What? But why?
The NAACP will not fund a free junket in California. Well, you or your entourage, especially if it isn't an NAACP-sponsored function.
But you promised me a loan. You and the NAACP, that's the only reason why I decided to come down here in the first place.
Now, Mrs. Bradley, that is not true.
No, it most certainly is. That's exactly what you said. Now, Mr. Wilkins, you know I'm not abundantly wealthy. I'm driving myself crazy. I even had to put my father on salary. Do you know I had to get a secretary just to manage my affairs?
Mrs. Bradley, a secretary?
Yes. I mean, how else am I supposed to answer all that mail? I mean, I don't have any money, but I still have a home to maintain. I mean, what else you expect me to do?
Mrs. Bradley, you misunderstood what we meant.
No, I most certainly did not.
Yes. The NAACP will not fight your case. Mississippi will fight your case. Let me be frank about something. The NAACP feels that your son's case has a far-reaching implications well beyond this trial. That is why we feel it is much more important to use the money you raise on our behalf to fight the kind of racism that killed your son through federal courts. This is our chance to kill Jim Crow where he lives. Now, please understand this. America is trying to position itself as the greatest war center of the world. But this is our chance to show the world what is really happening in this country, especially to the Negro. Now, can't you see how important this case is to all the Negroes, and not just your sons?
What? Do you know what type of hell I've been going through? My son is dead. Do you get that, Mr. Wilkins? My son is dead, and those men out there are walking around money in Mississippi all free and easy, laughing and grinning like they never even did anything. Trying to find the next nigger they'll be able to throw in the Tallahatchie River. Now, when I try to ask for justice, there's no one willing to lift a finger. Now, Mr. Wilkins, you specifically led me to believe that the NAACP was going to provide me with the legal counsel. And that's the only reason I decided to come down here and speak on their behalf.
The NAACP does not provide personal lawyer for private citizens. Like I said, Mississippi will give you a lawyer.
So, you're telling me there's no one in the NAACP willing to go down there with me?
No. I'm sorry you think the world shouldn't go on until your son's trial is over. Perhaps you should worry less about money and capitalizing off the death of your son.
I beg your pardon.
I'm afraid you've allowed this cult of celebrity thing to get the best of you. In fact, a lot of people seem to think you're more content with making speeches and collecting checks than getting justice for image. Now, I've seen a few of your speeches, and I must say, I'm sorry. But I tend to agree with them. The NAACP is not in the movie star making business. We're in the civil rights business. Nothing more, nothing less.
Shame! Shame on you, Mr. Wilkins.
Take a hard look in the mirror, and you will see what I'm saying is true.
You know what? When I found out my son Emmett was dead, that they broadcast all over the local television stations in Chicago. They even interrupted I Love Lucy to speak of my son's mother. And you have the nerve to speak to me like that. My son died for our struggle, son. You know, I didn't join the NAACP just so you could think that you could model my son's name or to have a dedicated statue in his likeness. Shame on you, Mr. Wilkins, and the entire NAACP, just shame.
Good day, Mrs. Bradley.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilkins.